Good Saturday afternoon, folks. I hope many of you were able to make it to Texas Slabs last Saturday. I really had a fun day there. We started out early in the morning. I cooked a brisket all night from Friday night about 8 o'clock until Saturday when we served it probably about 10 o'clock. They opened a little early, and then spent the rest of the day cooking on the pit barrel cooker between rainstorms. My heart goes out to those folks down in Houston. That Harvey was a vicious storm. So whatever you can do to help those folks, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Today, I'm going to do a New York strip roast. I did one of these last Saturday, and it was great. In a moment, I'm going to show you the piece of meat we're going to use, and then we're going to get busy on the pit barrel cooker. And here it is. It's a New York strip roast. I cooked one of these last Saturday when I spent the day at Texas Slabs. I cooked it in the pit barrel cooker, which is what I'm going to do today. It's a USDA choice. It is not prime, all natural Texas beef. There's no additives. Nothing at Texas Slabs has any additives in it. And this is really a delightful cook. I was really surprised at how delicious it was. This is the strip steak side of the T-bone. On the side where my hand is would be the bone, of course, and then your tenderloin part. On a porterhouse, it's larger. On a T-bone, it's smaller. And this is what they make this roast out of. This is actually the New York strip side of a T-bone, only cut into a roast side. This is about 2.5 pounds. Last weekend when I was at Texas Slabs, I cooked it on the pit barrel cooker. It was amazing. I'm firing up the pit barrel right now, and in a moment we're going to put it in there. I cooked them last weekend. I had 2 of these in there and 6 racks of ribs, I think, about 3 hours. So that should get us ready for about dinner time. I'm going to cook some asparagus with it on my gas grill, and it's going to be a great meal, folks. So stay tuned to Steen Smokehouse. This is that Holy Cow by Meat Church barbecue rub. This is what I use on a brisket I cooked last Friday. I only showed you the prep part of it. I was up all night cooking it, so this looks like it'd be really great stuff on this New York strip roast. Texas Slabs ages their meats from 17 to 40 days, I think Scott said, depending on how long it takes to get it just right. Every piece of meat is different. This one's got a nice, kind of a dark hue to it. I got the pit barrel powder, getting ready to hang it on there, but I've got that Meat Church rub on it that I just showed you, and this is going to be some good eating, folks. Hot coals are in. We're going to put the rebar in and hang our roast. I'm going to go ahead and pull the lid off. You kind of lose your temp a little bit when you do that, but the pit barrel recovers really rapidly. So I want to do this for you folks so you can see what it looks like right now. Got the ThermalWorks probe in it, got the meat hanging over here. It's the only thing I'm going to cook right now, and gosh, it's looking delicious. It smells awesome. I just have to take a look at this from time to time. If you're on the fence about buying a pit barrel cooker, please buy it from Steen Smokehouse. It costs the same. It gives my YouTube channel a little bit of credit, and I promise you, you won't regret it. Oh yeah, that's looking great. I don't think I did anything to the one I had at Texas Slabs. This thing just, it's amazing. If you could smell the aroma coming off this, it's phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead and spritz this with apple juice. It probably doesn't need it, but I always do it. I know it won't hurt anyway. It's beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and pull the temp probe out of it so I can remove the meat from the pit barrel. Gorgeous stuff. I'm going to put it on some foil and let it rest for a little while. Our asparagus is looking beautiful. If you do it on the gas grill like this and just kind of cook it really slowly and let it kind of get all done on its own, it comes out so well. It's so much better than like boiling or, you know, on an iron skillet. I think that's the best way to go. Anyway, I'm going to let it sit there and cook. Our asparagus came out perfect. It's nice and green. It's nice and limber, but it's not overdone and mushy. So this is a New York strip steak roast. I like my steaks on the medium to medium rare side, and this one came out exactly right. If you look at it, it's just things like jello. It's really beautiful on the inside. It's not overdone. It's not underdone. It's perfect. On a nice grade of meat like this, when you get it, even if you overdo it, it's still going to be pink like that. I'm going to go ahead and take a bite and see how we did. Cuts like butter. Love that. All right, let's see. This is so good. It's like a combination of prime rib, New York strip steak. Gosh, it's good. It's delicious. It just practically melts in your mouth. Super tender. Look at that. It just pulls apart. It's so good. Oh yeah. This came out perfect. This is medium to medium rare. All these in here are a little more done than that is. I've got some tomatoes on here for color. A little bit of asparagus. I'll tell you what, folks, this is a delicious meal. Pit barrel cooker, you can't go wrong. You can buy it on Steve's Smokehouse. Just click on it, buy it. I promise you won't regret it. Thanks so much for watching Steve's Smokehouse. I'll see you tomorrow. I plated this really simple. I put some lettuce on the side. This strip steak roast is amazing. The asparagus is really perfect. It's really to the correct doneness, the way I like it anyway. Thank you so much for watching Steve's Smokehouse. I can't wait to eat this. Anyway, you guys have a good weekend, and again, give a special prayer for the folks down in Houston.
Once again, thanks Texas Slabs. This is an amazing roast.